Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we worked on getting our logistics network set up. So we grabbed a whole bunch of roboports and began distributing them out to get everything into the system. And you may notice that I have actually extended it a little bit more in between episodes. And I did let things run for a little bit to get the trees all cleared out over here, and to get the rail that we had set up for the loading bays for the eventual petrochemical facility, the refinery, set up. So this is going to be, we're going to be bringing in multi-phase oil, and we're going to be bringing in natural gas there. So that's all good. I went ahead and, added in some more of those ports, and then I queued in a whole bunch more forest to get ripped out. So, just gotta wait for that to happen. I did also manufacture by hand a whole bunch more bots. We're now up to 206 construction bots and 83 logistics bots in the system. So that should be pretty good. I mean, we could use it maybe a little bit higher, but it's good enough for now. I did some research to increase the robot flying speed, so they're moving a little bit quicker than they did before. You may be able to kind of tell that. And so we are actually doing fairly well. Still can't kind of control where all these guys are taking their the wood, but it is what it is. As long as they're getting the work done, that's fine. We have enough room to continue our work. Oh, one other thing is I realized that I had put the parking bays in backwards, so I had to change up the signals, because you want the chain signals on the inlet, so they're letting trains in, and then you want the standard signals kind of on the tail end of the parking area. Well, this is the outlet, this is the inlet, if we're talking about relative to the parking area. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to kind of build a large storage area where we're going to store the oil and the gas to be used in the actual smelting area. I'm trying to think if I want to add in any more bays. We may want to keep the space clear along here, maybe out to this point, so that we can bring in 3 or 4 more offloading bays if we need to. And for this whole facility, we're going to want to design it in such a way that it is kind of expandable, because we're going to need to kind of let it ramp up for production. And if we say, oh, we need more stuff, we need to be able to throw more buildings into it without getting kind of crazy, sprawling, spaghetti mess like we have way up here, which is kind of how this got all put together. It was just, we threw it in wherever we could fit it. Alright, so what I need to do is think about where it is that we're going to actually put our storage facilities for both multi-phase and natural gas. And what I'm thinking is that we'll put in multi-phase oil kind of in here, storage, and then we'll do a bank of natural gas like down here, so that we can then kind of create a line of pipes carrying both raw materials in this direction to then be distributed out to wherever it is we're actually going to process it. I think that's probably a good idea. Alright, so let's get to making things. We're going to need to make sure we're going to keep a steady supply of bricks. So I'm going to make sure that we have just an active request for like 400 bricks. I'm going to have a lot on my person right now, So that's okay. Actually, I probably want to maintain... Oh, do we... Let's actually get rid of the stack inserters. And I'm going to want to put in a request for ultimate stack inserters. And we're going to want to have a standing request for express loaders and a certain number of the belts. I'm also requesting titanium pipe because we're going to be using titanium pipe in this area because it's the best pipe we currently have. Alright, so that stuff should come as the bots can go grab it and bring it to me. Alright, so don't need to be on the map. Actually, on the map, let's turn that off because it's not necessary right now. Okay, so how many storage facilities can I make? I can make 13 Petrochem oil tanks. Let's start with 8 of them. And then let's start with 5 of the gas tanks. We might want 8 of those as well. Alright, so... yeah, construction bots are coming down. I should start seeing logistics bots soon. Here they come. Alright, so... how do... I want these guys to be kind of interlinked, so it'll basically treat it as one giant tank. And I'm going to use this... so we're going to have pumps pulling out of here. Just trying to line things up. Just so they look nice. Okay, we're getting deliveries of stuff. Good, 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 good. Okay. Alright, so there's 4. Alright. So there's 8 initials. Oh, we're going to need a standing order of iron as well, aren't we? Hopefully we actually have some in the system. That's going to be a bit tricky. Because we just requested a whole bunch of belts and stuff. That may drain what iron we had in there. We have 18,000 stored. Alright. Hopefully the bots brought everything here. Alright, but we can at least get this set up. Alright, let's see. I'd like to have... Three, 4, 5, 6, And then a 2 space there. Alright. That ought to do. Still need that iron. Alright, and we're going to need pumps. So I think we can just do 1, 2, 3, 4 Mark III pumps. So I don't think we'll need anything more than that. And we're going to want to unload, unload, unload. Hold on. Unload. Alright, there we go. We're getting some iron now. Alright, there we go. And the reason why I'm just kind of splitting this is I don't think we're going to need that much room, but I just want to have that room available, you know. 4 pipes, just so we have some room to work. Alright, so we're also going to need pumps coming out of these, right? Yeah, pump coming out, pump coming out. There we are. Okay. And where is a ready source of power? There is some. Okay, there we go. Pumps have power. And we want this to be multi-phase oil. So let's... Do I want these to be independent inputs? That would actually be a good idea, I think. So this is what we're going to do. Alright, so yeah, we got 2 potential inputs here. One there, one there. Here's the thing, I'm not entirely sure I have enough room. No, I don't. Oh well, we'll have to put in a little goofy pipe like that. It's fine. This titanium pipe has a nice underground distance. I have to compare it to the plastic pipe. Yep, that's just so that they should be able to then drain each tank car independently into the storage here. Okay. And then we're going to want to do something similar for the natural gas. Just trying to decide how I'd want to route it. Do I want to bring it just down here and across like this? I just have to be careful I don't interfere with any pipes running in this direction. Oh, and also one other thing. You may notice that I am running a little bit faster because I have upgraded to power armor and I have installed an exoskeleton, as well as better batteries and better solar power, and as well as Mark II energy shields. So that should improve survivability quite a bit. Alright, so actually I think what we're going to do is we're going to do that. And how far can this come? That far. Not quite far enough, it would seem. Alright, so what we're going to need to do is probably do a relay there. Come on. Where are you? There we are. Alright, that ought to do. Okay. And while we get our guys out here clearing, in fact, what I'm going to do is I want to drop in one more port right about there. Alright, and then I'm going to want to go ahead and trees and rocks only, and go ahead and queue in. Oh, we're also going to probably need a radar station down here, which we can do a Mark IV radar. So we can drop that in. There we go. Then let's get all those trees queued in. Okay, good. I did drop in several more storage silos and even a storage warehouse kind of out and around the areas, just so that we'll have plenty of storage to put all this stuff in. And, I mean, one thing I also could do is hit it with a flamethrower, and that would just create a cascading forest fire that would, you know, burn a lot of this. But I don't necessarily want to put in an uncontrolled forest fire, because it may burn stuff I don't want to burn. Because the trees do provide a useful function. I mean, they block pollution, and that's going to be kind of a big deal up here. So I don't want to remove more than I need to. Alright, but as you can tell, it is starting to thin out a little bit. because it was this thick when it started, and now it looks like this. So it's getting there. All right, but as I was saying, that while we're waiting for all that to work, let's go ahead and actually get some mines in. Well, mines, some pumping stations and things like that. Alright, so for multi-phase oil we have this. We have this. I don't think there was much else. Lots of natural gas, but multi-phase oil is an issue. Yep. I am going to have to continue, like, on exploration missions to try to find some. Alright, so what I'm thinking we can do is I could co-opt this loading bay for this multi-phase. Just kind of pipe it out there and load it up there, and then use a train, which we have a locomotive that I can grab. And then for over here, I'm going to have to probably put in a loading area off the line here. But that should work. Just make sure that everybody has places that they can turn around, and everybody's in this. Yep. Everybody should be okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get to work on that little project. Oh, they were trying to bring me stuff. Whoa! Don't get hit by the train. Alright, is there any research that I want to get on Mark III substations? Yeah, let's do it. So I probably should plan to be using substations instead of just poles. Especially for these large facilities. And what in the world were you doing over there? I see. Now here, a lot of these trees I'm going to have to clear by hand, I think. Though I did make myself some titanium axes, which means I should be able to clear through this stuff a lot faster. Okay, and what I should probably do is make myself some Mark II construction bots. And I need some railroad track, because I don't have any on my person. There. Shouldn't need a lot. 300. Alright. So, at least most of my construction bots are going to be busy, so they won't start trying to build things. Let's see. No, this isn't the book I need. There, that's what I'm looking for. We could use something like this. There we are. Just get rid of this stuff. Yep, there we go. Oh, we're gonna need some more signals. And how many of these signals do I have? I don't... Oh, there we go. 36 of them. Okay. We should be okay there. What about stops? Probably don't have any stops, but we can make a bunch as well. We're gonna have to wait for our bots to construct, but that's okay. The first thing we're gonna need to worry about here are gonna be we're gonna need pumps, 2 pumps, and then we're gonna need to put them in. Is we're gonna have to clear some trees. All right, you guys can just follow me. All right. Ooh, almost got crushed there. Okay. The 2 spots are over here. There's one. It takes like 1 hit to clear a tree. Alright. Alright, get somebody to take that stuff, please. Alright, I think what I might need to do here is pause while I wait for these bots to manufacture, because I can't do much else until they're done. Alright, so I'll be back in a moment. Okay, the bots are done. So we should be able to just power through the rest of this, because it shouldn't take too long. See, like, logistics bots are bringing over a lot of stuff. These guys are running out of power. Why are you guys coming from this direction? What are you... Where are you going? Oh, over here. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Because they're dropping stuff in there. 8.2 thousand wood. Alright, makes sense. Alright, so, pump jacks. They're obviously going to need power. And I think for this we could probably just do a standard power poles. Alright, and then we're going to want to put them connected to some pipe. And then we're going to bring this pipe this direction. There we go. Ooh, whoa. Okay. I don't think I necessarily want to turn north just yet. Probably right about... Right about here should be good to turn north. I mean, I could put wood on auto trash. Do I actually have even any auto trash slots? I'm not sure. I just got Robotics 3 because we can actually unlock the tier 3 robots, but they require the green circuit boards. Not impossible. So let's go ahead and research that. And let's see. We're going to want to load the train here. Want to load the train there. Let's actually make one of these substations. Let's just take a look at it. Making a Mark III substation. I do not have a standing order of green circuits. I should probably put that in. There we are. 200. Yeah, that's a fairly big coverage area there. Let's go ahead and just drop it right about there. And then we'll want to bring... Actually, I don't think we need to bring it that far away. We can do that. And then start filling with multi-phase oil. Hook everybody up to the pumps. And then we just need some train. Which... Let's see, is there anything here that does character logistics slots? Yes. Do it. Can I make Mark III trains? I can make Mark III trains. Let's make some Mark III trains, and let's make some Mark III fluid wagons. Alright, so... This is going to be... let's see. Multi-phase oil... East? Sure. Let's give it some fuel. Let's give it some tanks. Let's see, is one pump going to be sufficient? I think, yeah, I don't think there's any point to putting in a second pump because the pipes just can't carry that much. This thing is pushing... oil in there as fast as it possibly can. Okay. And we're going to make your train like that color, I guess. Okay. And let's see, what is your schedule going to be? Your schedule is going to be hit the refueling station until you're inactive for 5 seconds. And then multi-phase oil east until your inventory is full. And then you go to refinery, multi-phase oil delivery until your inventory is empty. Or you've been inactive for 5 seconds. Or you have been in the bay for more than 200 seconds. Alright, so turn you on, and there you go. You're going to go grab some fuel, and then he's going to go grab fuel, and then he's going to come back to here to finish loading. Alright. So there we go. And it's all going to be predilected on how fast these pump jacks work. I think that's going to be the limiting factor in how quickly that guy can load. And I think what we're going to do is, just because, is I'm going to put in an ultimate inserter there. Boom. Okay. And so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to need... Oh. These guys are bringing me stuff. You know what? I'm not going to wait for them. Well, I'll make wait for these guys. There you go. Okay. We're going to need 3 pump jacks. 1, 2, 3. Our best pump jacks available. Alright, let me just make sure that we're not, like, draining ourselves of stuff. 18,000. Yep, we're short on green research. Alright, so that's done. Gives us more logistics slots. In fact, we can get even more logistics slots. Yep, we have a whole nother row. Okay, so those pump jacks, and as I said, we were going to utilize this. So let's go ahead and get this out of here. This whole thing can get dismantled. And actually, well, no, all my construction bots are busy at the moment, so it would probably be better for me to just let my personal bots take care of it. And then what we'll do is I'll go ahead and say all of these guys get sent to storage. All of these guys get sent to storage. The warehouses? I might hold on to them. Insulated wire, tinned copper wire. Might be worth holding on to those things, and also the decombinators, not a bad idea to hold on to. Alright, well, let's go ahead and pull out the, all this red belt. Alright, and then red belt gets sent to storage. Now, when we set up our new logistics construction area that's going to be making belts, what we'll do is we'll set up requester chests to pull any of the old belt styles out of the network and then throw them into the assemblers to be turned into better belts. Okay, so what am I doing? I am trying to set up the delivery here of multi-phase oil. Okay. And we'll do an oil tank for storage. And we'll set that over here. Actually, that would be perfect. Surprised I haven't had any visits from any... Oh, am I outside the network? That may be the case, and in fact it is. I am outside the network. That's okay. Once I'm back inside, then it will go ahead and take care of that. Why did I rip out the stop? That was not a good idea. We'll make it the same color. Okay. We're going to need a Mark III locomotive, and we're going to be short some titanium. So I am going to need to get myself into the network. Okay, so we're going to need a network extension. Alright, let's see. Where's going to be the best place to plop this guy? Right about... I mean, right there, literally. And in this case, I'm actually going to tear out the belt. Because nobody needs this facility to function anymore. Okay, now we're going to have a bunch of logistics bots on their way. There they are, in fact. And I'm going to want one over there. I'll ghost those in. I'll maybe give them even some power at some point. I'm pretty sure I have some bots on the way carrying some stuff for me. Yep, there they are. Alright. Well, I think what we're going to go ahead and do... Actually, do I have enough for that second? No, I need some more titanium. Doesn't look like there's any titanium in any of these deliveries. There's some titanium. I just need a little bit more titanium. Alright, yeah, here comes a big set of deliveries here. And there's one carrying titanium. Still not quite enough. I mean, I have an order of 200, and I only have 37 on my person, so there should be a whole bunch. Though, I may have used up all the bots. Alright, but I think what I'll go ahead and do here is probably just end the episode. Oh, there's the titanium deliveries. Okay, there we go. Okay, but what I'll still probably do is end the episode here. When we come back, I will finish up setting up this loading bay for multi-phase oil, get a train moving, and delivering stuff to the refinery, which we already now have multi-phase oil in here. And then we'll need to go set up some mines for natural gas, some wells, which is going to necessitate a very large train setup. Or what we could do is we could utilize this and hook it up to set up a bay here to load it onto, and then create there. That's probably going to be the easiest to at least get some natural gas started. Because getting out to this deposit here is going to take some time. Because we're going to have to run a train line down here and then across here to get out there. And yeah, down to here, over here. I probably would have to clear that nest. And yeah, to get out there, which would be an undertaking because of all the trees involved. Okay, but as I said, for now we'll just go ahead, we'll end the episode, and we'll continue working on this when we come back. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.